Alright, so Season 11 of Apex Legends dropped earlier this week, and with it came one of the most badass looking, aggressive, playmaking legends they've ever dropped in the game, and her name was Ashe. And they gave her some badass abilities. They gave her the ronin shuriken, and they also gave her some Demon Slayer Blade ultimate. And with it, you guys know she can make insane plays. And you guys are here because you guys want to make those insane plays, so you guys have come to the right place, because my name's OGC, and I'm going to be showing you how to be a better Ashe. Alright, so kicking things off, we're going to go ahead and go with her tactical ability, Arc Snare. It has a range of about 175 to 180 meters, so it does go over a long distance. But there is a caveat to that pro, because it is very, very loud and very slow moving. So if you are someone who has a tether thrown their way or Arc Snare thrown their way, you are going to hear it, and you're going to have a lot of time to go ahead and get out of the way to make sure you don't get tethered to that position. Once it does hit the ground or an object or a wall, whatever it may hit, it lasts for about 4 seconds, so it has a 4-second area of effect, and if someone runs into it, then they will get tethered. If you do end up getting tethered or tether someone, the effect lasts for about 1 second, and you can move freely, you can shoot freely, whatever you want inside that area of effect without leaving it, obviously. But you do get this visual and audio disruptions, so it definitely does give whoever tethered you the advantage over you for the most part. We're going to be moving on to uses. For me, it's best used to go ahead and catch people when they're out of position. If someone's trying to get the flank on you or something like that and they're away from their team, you can definitely tether them so you can stall them from getting back to safety, and you can go ahead and get the jump on them. In my opinion, it's best used if you're playing solo, so solo tip. Try to tether people that are close to you, that way they don't have time to leave the intended area that you want to tether them to. If you throw over those long distances, they're going to have a lot of time to get out of the way, so that's a little con there. So if you really want to tether people and kill them immediately, try to get close to them as close as you can, then tether them, and then use that 1 second of tether to try to close that gap even more, and then take that 1v1 and obviously win it, because that's what we do around here. Interactions with other legends. Basically what I found through all the testing is that you can move vertically. It limits vertical movement, straight vertical movement, very little. But everything else, it definitely does restrict horizontal, running, walking backwards, whatever it may be, every direction. Another fun interaction that we found is that if you jump off a ledge while tethered, so let's say you get tethered on top of a tower or whatever and you try to jump off, you will hang like a piñata for about a second. Piñata. You will hang like a piñata for about a second. So you might be just stuck there getting shot at. It's going to be pretty hilarious. Other than that, moving on to legend interactions. Octane's stim is not going to get you out getting tethered. Octane's jump pad, like just running onto the jump pad, is not going to get you tethered. Octane's jump pad and stim will still not get you out of the tether, which is pretty interesting. So that definitely limits you when you're Octane. Valkyrie, when you're using your jets horizontally or vertically, it does kind of restrict your movement. When you're using your ultimate, however, it kind of piggybacks off of that vertical movement not being very much restricted. You are going to be able to get away. Moving on to teleportation within Apex Legends, it definitely works against the tether. You can break out of it. So Wraith, when she goes into the void, instantaneously disrupts the tether. Loba can use her bracelet, throw it somewhere else to safety, and get out of the tether. Mirage is one of those funny ones, because you would think maybe the decoys can get tethered and it can bamboozle some people, but it doesn't, because the decoys have no physical substance. They don't get tethered. So if you're going up against Mirage, you can throw out that tether and reveal the real one if they pop their ultimate. The one that's tethered is going to be the real Mirage, so go ahead and beam away. Crypto's not a movement character, but one funny interaction we did find is that you can actually throw the tether or the snare onto the drone and kind of move it around. But again, it does go back to that rule where if it is attached to an object, it has about 4 seconds. So you do have to time it accordingly if you want to attach it and then go and tether someone on the enemy squad. Moving on, we're going to be touching on Ashe's ultimate phase breach. So it immediately makes and takes a one-way portal for Ashe. So once you activate it, you are going to be going through the portal yourself. You can't just pop it and then not decide to take it. Not like Wraith. The range of it is about 150-ish meters, 160-ish meters. So the range of it, you can definitely cover a long amount of distance, but it is a one-way ticket, so remember that when you are dropping it down. Interactions with others. So Wraith, if you're a Wraith and you have a friendly Ash who plops a portal down, is you can pop your phase yourself, run into the portal, go to the other side, and you'll be fine. And one funny interaction with that, I don't know if it's a glitch and it will get fixed or patched or whatever, but at the moment, if you do use your tactical as Wraith, phase in, take the portal. When you come out, you actually have a freshly recharged phase, so you can phase again. So what we found is you can keep on doing this. So if you take a phase breach and there's another phase breach for some reason, you can actually use your phase, go into the first one, come out, use your phase again, and then get to cover. So a pro tip for that, little combination, you can actually phase into a portal, come out the other end, pop your ultimate to make you move faster, then go back into the phase, and then cover even more distance if you're trying to get away from an enemy squad. That way you can cover a lot of distance with that portal. Just for you Rev mains who are missing the Revtain days, you guys can actually pop your totem and then take the phase breach and come out the other end with your depth protection still intact. So you guys can cover a lot of distance even faster than Octane's jump pad will get you. Alright, so last but not least, we're going to be talking about her passive ability, Mark for Death. It actually shows the location of death boxes on your minimap, and then it marks surviving attackers when you use your data knife to extract that data from those death boxes. Little quick tip for this, definitely do not try activating it in the middle of a fight because the cast time is a bit long and you cannot cancel the animation once it has started. So don't get caught lacking. Please don't do it in the middle of fights. Alright, now that we've covered all of her abilities, we're going to talk about Ash's playstyle and what suits her best. Her kit is used best when you're playing as aggressive as possible because one, you can either use your portal to get out, so it's a get out of jail free card, or you can use it to make sure you are finishing off fights quickly, that way you don't get hit by an inevitable third party. For me, I definitely would like you guys to play here a little bit on the aggressive side because it does benefit you, like I said. With that being said, that is everything I have for you guys here today in regards to Ash. I'm still learning how to play her myself, and so are you guys. So if you guys have any tips down below is where you guys should leave those for me and everyone else who might come across this video. Speaking on the video, if you guys did enjoy today's video, then do not forget to hit that like button because Ash mains hit the like button, so do it. Something else that Ash mains also do is hit the subscribe button because they like to band together. That way we can go ahead and take on the world together as Ash mains in the OGC gang. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Turn on notifications to press the bell icon. And for now, I'll go ahead and let you guys know to have a great day. I think we stay here because then it's open. 78. Stuck him? He's stuck right there. Oh, you better relax. You better relax. If anything, we push there. If you get fucking bopped.
Made the last one count.
Gotta send him off with a dub, bro. Yes, sir. Hey guys, me again. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of today's video. If you guys have time on your hands, there's 2 videos on the screen for you guys to go ahead and watch right now. And don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing while you're at it. Peace.